Basically, let you know a little bit about ourselves. We participate in Future Problem Solving Program International. These guys compete against over 250,000 kids from around the world. We have like 38 states in the United States and 19 different countries. There are multiple different avenues for competition, but we are participating in what's called community problem solving, and we are Project Create. So we'll kind of go through that. So see if it works. That's the laser pointer. There we go. Okay, so CREATE is an acronym for Collaborative Revival of Educational, this is fun, right? Activities. We like Prezi. We needed to think that one through a little bit more. Through inquiry. So basically what happened was we were sitting around one day talking about what we wanted to look into and talking about challenges that face our community. And as most junior high kids will tell you, their greatest challenge is that school is boring. And that's kind of where this whole thing came from. So we'll talk about the seeds.
Okay, so our current educational system is kind of cookie cutter, where everyone is doing the same thing. We're all learning the same stuff in the same way. And that's from the 18th century with the Industrial Revolution. But that doesn't work for most kids because it gets boring. And it destroys our creativity pretty much.
So when we were looking at the underlying problem originally in our Future Problem Solvers Club, we were thinking about a lot of different things that impacted us and the people who we interacted a lot with. So, things like homelessness. When we were walking downtown, we would see homeless people, and eventually we came to the conclusion that sort of the biggest thing that was affecting us was our schools, which were the biggest component of our everyday lives. So we came to the base underlying problem of creating a system of education in which we could promote creativity and creative thinking in education to help create a better world.
The first step to kind of pushing this initiative forward, due to some research and things like that we discovered the What If Conference. And we met with Matt Murray and Andrew McHugh and determined that the What If Conference was basically the perfect solution, and it was one that generated endless solutions through creative thinking. Through our partnership with What If, we can promote both the conference and its encouraging of creative thinking in our public schools.
I'll do it. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to identify our area of concern. This is all very systematic. The language that you see that's involved is the language of problem solving as envisioned by Dr. Treffinger. And so basically, in our research, we stumbled across Sir Ken Robinson's talk on Do Schools Kill Creativity? And when we talked about that standardized method of education that was kind of built in the industrial model, we said, it's great to try and standardize, and we understand why we need to be evaluated and measured, but do we really need to be evaluated and measured in a manner that takes away our ability to explore and to question? And without cutting off the hand that feeds me or whatever, the bottom line is that we are seeing a decline in creative thinking globally. It's been proven, the research is out there, we have it for you if you'd like to check it out. But we needed to shake things up, and it seemed like such a huge task that we didn't know where we were going to start. So when we came across a solution that generated endless solutions, we thought, we're all in on this one. And we didn't want to just do this on a local level. We needed to increase creative thinking globally because we know that the world has grown very small and that we're all in this together. And so why not try to promote the idea together?
And so in our plan to partner with What If, we did. And so we are here now. So this is part of our plan. And then we plan to hold a mini What If at the Future Problem Solving State Bowl on March 23rd. And we hope to have a mini What If at the Future Problem Solving International Conference. And so that will reach our global audience that we wished to meet.
We had to, when we were first coming up with the ideas, we knew that we wanted to revitalize the creativity in schools, but we had to find a place to start, which was with What If. But we can't just come up here and say we want to do this without certain goals in mind. So our primary objective was to increase the creative thinking and show that creativity is as important as literacy and anything else in schools, because without creativity, what else is there?
Well, creative thinking is really hard to teach in class because not a lot of students are comfortable with it. And the task of trying to introduce creative thinking globally is insurmountably hard. But it's essential. It has to start somewhere, and we need classes to be able to teach students how to think creatively. So there has to be a start on where students can start thinking creatively. And so our question is, why not us? Why don't we start thinking creatively so that we can help change the future of America?
So we thought, why don't we just promote it or try and get something started? We could do it through social networking or through telling others or just raising awareness, posters, flyers, and stuff like that. And that way we can increase the creativity in schools. We can just model what it is. We could come in and show people what we're doing, what we're learning, how we're learning it, what we're doing, and to just show people and have them enjoy what we're doing and tell others, and then you have this whole link going, and it's just promoting everything.
So, you want to talk?
Sure, why not? Since it actually is me this time. One of our goals also is to expand further and to invite people all around the world, people globally, to share their what-if models with the entire world. And there's actually an international conference in Indiana University this summer, which will be an amazing opportunity for people all over the world to share more creative ideas.
Yeah, you guys aren't invited.
Now I have to talk really quickly because I don't want someone to try and tackle me. That could wind up messy. But the bottom line is we're sending out a call for proposals to our international audience, to the kids who qualify for IC. They will come in. We will have a what if there, and they will present their what ifs. And then hopefully they will take the model back home, and we can continue to build and spread until we have a community of what if all over the world. So thank you.